Hey, Blue Table fans! Oh, do you know what this is? This is the Posthuman Republic Dropzone Commander Army, the fourth and final army that we had to do all four Dropzone Commander armies. I am so excited. It took me the longest time to kind of sort out in my mind what I wanted the color scheme to be. So let's take a look. First off, here we've got some Tritons and some Immortals, which are these cybernetically enhanced guys. Sirens, you can't see them very good in this, but they're these females. They're kind of like Black Widow types. These are Triton 2 ships. They have like a crew compartment, like for transport troops. Some more Tritons, some Janus Scout Walkers. Let's get down here. So the PHR have like Greek names to them. Here we have a bunch of Battle Walkers, and for these are Ares, Phobos, and Menchit class main Battle Walkers. So this is like the medium type, and you can tell because they have the cockpit kind of off to the side. The Heavy Walkers have the cockpit in the center, and those are the Odin, Enyo, and Hyperion class walkers. Here we've got a Poseidon heavy dropship. By the way, I just love the shape of this. And you know, this color scheme just came together in such a marvelous way. The black, bone, and green just work so awesomely. Oh, it just makes me happy. By the way, this is actually 4 different layers of color on there, like a rust, 3 earth midtones, and it highlights right all the way up to white on like the highest areas. And so I'm extremely pleased. It's a very dark charcoal and gray for the engines and for the like techno parts of it. So anyway, you've got some Juno tanks. And by the way, all but 2 of the tanks have magnetized turrets, and the 2 that don't really need it. So anyway, let's see if I can do this with one hand. So they don't switch out with anything, but they do move around because Dropzone Commander Blisters typically only come with the one set. So tons of infantry in this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 stands of infantry. So Neptunes, by the way, these are very hard to find. Like literally, I had a hard time finding them, but there are 6 Neptunes in this army, and that's plenty of drop ships for actually a very large game. Now, just a note about Dropzone Commander is the pattern is every army has like a medium dropship, which is relatively fast, and then a slower, heavier dropship. So this dropship actually is more efficient. It only costs double one of these, but it carries triple the number of guys. But it is slower, and you only get 1 guy. However, that makes them really, the heavy dropships are really great at dropping your heavy, long-range stuff in the backfield. Because in Dropzone Commander, everything comes on in a transport from the edge of the board. All right, you've got these Hyperios and Angelos tanks here. And these are new releases. They're just so handsome. Look at the chassis on this. These, by the way, are magnetized. So that is like the coolest shape. Oh my gosh. And they all have like dental accuracy to them. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but there you go. So again, they're magnetized. The Hades, oh, this is just like the coolest thing. Giant guns on it, obviously. This is magnetized for storage and also to be cool because it moves back and forth. And it sends out swarms from this nano hive of like these nano machines that can tear apart enemy vehicles or repair friendly vehicles. So it's a very unusual piece. Tyrannus missile battery, just got a couple of those. And over here we've got some more Tritons. And these have Mercury scout drones, which are really cool. They actually help find objectives in a building, which is the only thing in the game that does that. And finding objectives is very important. Here we have Apollo strike walkers, and these transform from flyers into regular walkers. So, and they can do both in the same turn, so they kind of transport themselves. Anyway, but they do need to come on in a transport. So, all right, to continue, and up here we've got the Zeuses. These are the command vehicles. So there's like a commander in those, and 2 Athenas. Oh, look at how handsome these models are. Let me move around. They are just, oh, what an amazing, fun, sleek, incredible shape. And these are, to my knowledge, the heaviest attack aircraft in the game. And some of you are new to this, maybe wondering, well, what is the play style of Posthuman Republic or PHR? They are heavy. They're a little slower. You have a lower model count. In fact, this is really a huge army for this. And they have very high-tech weapons. So they're very durable. If I made a War Machine comparison, I'd say they're a little bit like Khador. So a little slower, but also, they have a really, really heavy armor and cool weapons. So, and guys, these look cool. This whole anime look is just, oh my gosh. I just love these figures. They're so fantastic. So anyway, just one last note about this army is that it has a lot of dropship capacity. Capacity for dropships is usually like the equivalent of 1 tank. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, a drop capacity of 26 units basically, which is huge. That is a lot. And the Army also, for flexibility, it includes 20 units that can just be switched out. Excuse me, 26, because the Hades requires a Poseidon. So if you really wanted to field everything in every game or all in one giant game, you would actually need to commission more transports. So anyway, all right, guys, that's the Posthuman Republic Army for Dropzone Commander. I am extremely, extremely pleased with it. Oh my gosh, I just can't get enough. Everything is just shaped so amazingly, and the color scheme, I'm super pleased with the color scheme. Again, it's got 5 different levels of color on it, which I think gives it this very rich appearance. And all right, well, that's what I had to show you today. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you got your inspiration for the day. Yes, this is the rule book for Dropzone Commander. So Posthuman Republic, all the army books come inside the main rule book. By the way, this is sort of the rule book coloration for these guys. So in fact, so this is the army background. Let me show mine and compare to this one. All the weapons. Here you go, Poseidon, like that. And then here's the Poseidon that we did. So a little bit darker, more contrast on it. And here, of course, is all the rules for everything. And you can download as free PDFs all the extra pieces, Angelos, Apollo Strike Walkers. Let's see, yeah, those come in on drop ships too, and then they can jump around on their own. Angelos, excuse me, what is it? Helios, that's it. Yeah, it's cool. Thanks for tuning in.